Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome back, it's Jordan here. Today we're going to be taking a look at a bunch of new sets that are coming out within the first bit of 2026. We've got a lot to cover, so let's dive right into it. Okay, I think we've got to start with the collectible minifigures. This is CMF Series 28, known as the Animal Series. It includes 12 different costume minifigures. How incredible is that? Of course, this series here is going to be available starting on January 1st in 2026. They retail for $5 US, which is standard, and 6 Canadian. And once again, we get 12 different CMFs in all different costumes. I think that's incredible. So we get a lion and a monkey, and look at those head decorations. They're pretty incredible. They also come with tails and a accessory. So in this case, we've got a banana and a drumstick. Then we got a dog and a cat. The dog comes with a ball of yarn, and the dog, which is a Dalmatian of course, comes with a frisbee. The koala comes with a boomerang because of course it's from Australia, and also a little leaf there. And the bunny comes with a Easter egg, which is painted, so a new print element, and also a basket. A parrot and a peacock. The parrot comes with the tail element there, and it's got the cool chicken costume arms, along with a really nice head decoration, and also a snack box printed panel. And the peacock comes with a nicely printed tail there. That's an awesome decoration, and also a sunflower. We also get a dolphin with the tail there, also a clamshell and a nice looking head decoration. Also look at the arms on these ones here. They have like the fins or the flippers, right? Because we also have a goldfish with a 1x1 printed cylinder. And for the final two, we've got a frog and also a crocodile or alligator. The crocodile comes with 2 accessories. You got the floaty there and also the duck. And the floaty looks really nice. See how it can actually hold on to it? So that's been updated there. It's got like the little bar element. So that's pretty interesting. Also, the frog comes with another 1x1 printed cylinder, which is Bubbles. And you can see he's currently blowing bubbles. So all of these minifigures come with some pretty incredible head decorations, and they also come with some nice accessories. Some have dual molded legs as well. Overall, I think this series is going to perform really well. I think it's going to be very popular. I'm a huge fan of this series, and history shows that LEGO fans are a big fan of costume style minifigures, so this is definitely going to be a hit. Of course, they come in the cardboard boxes, which will most likely have those QR codes on the bottom so you can scan them and figure out what is inside the boxes. I don't know what the favorite one is going to be here. I truly think that this is a series that all of them are going to be pretty equally popular, which is a good thing because I think for the most part, all of these will sort of be readily available while they're on the shelves. I don't think it's going to lead to a shortage like Series 27 with the Wolfpack Beastmaster. We're going to have a brief look at some new Dream sets as well. This is the Fox Guardian Mech with 883 pieces. This is actually a 2-in-1 set, so you can build 2 different models with the same set. It's going to retail for $80 US starting on January 1st. Just like all of the LEGO Dream sets, it comes with some pretty interesting minifigures and lots of different interesting elements as well. The Crocodile Submarine is also a 2-in-1 set, and this one here has 1,107 pieces. So it's 2 very different models. We've got the Crocodile Submarine and also a Flying Eagle. Of course, it's either or. You can build a crocodile or the eagle. This one here is going to retail for $70. Next up, we have another 2-in-1 set. This is the Nightmare Scorpion Digger with 505 pieces. And this one can be built into the Scorpion Digger or the Biomechanical Wasp. Once again, some crazy minifigures. You also get some spiders and some really nice transparent elements. And it just seems like Dreamzzz has unlimited opportunity for play. This one here is going to retail for $50. Oh wow, check this one out here. It's a 2-in-1 dinosaur. It's a Dino Jet. This one has 1,007 pieces. It's going to retail for $100 USD. You can build a Brontosaurus or a Brachiosaurus. We've got the repeating pattern of epic minifigures within the Dreamzzz lineup. And I think this one's a great one for any kid to have. It is a 9+ set. I could see Benjamin being really into this when he's of age. Holy smokes, this is the Tiger Shark Tank. It is the largest Dream set of this drop. It is also a 2-in-1 with 1,548 pieces. So you can build a Tiger Shark ship or tank. I like the colors that you've got going on in this one here. It's going to retail for $140 US. And it includes 5 minifigures, along with some other like transparent style animals, all of which look pretty rad. I don't know if I could justify picking these sets up though. All right, we've got a new Harry Potter set coming out on January 1st as well. This one looks sick. Retails for $170 US, so it is very expensive. It consists of 1,571 pieces. It's known as the Philosopher's Stone Collector's Edition. It comes with 3 minifigures, all of which have short legs, of course, because it's a representation of these characters from Philosopher's Stone. And it's Ron, Hermione, and Harry Potter, of course. So this sort of reminds me of that other large Harry Potter set, but it's downscaled. We've got Hedwig standing on top of the textbooks there. Hedwig looks pretty good. I like the printed eye elements there. And look at that, we have one of the collectible cards, which is Albus Dumbledore. And then, of course, we have the actual Philosopher's Stone done in transparent red. We've got some textbooks, black, dark red, and then also a representation of the trunk on the very bottom. You can see Ron, he's playing some chess right there. You know, that's an iconic scene. Once I make my move, the queen will take me. Then you're free to check the king. No, you can't. There must be another way. Yeah, okay. I'm sort of a Harry Potter nerd. Not like a super nerd, but I'm up there. Yeah, this is pretty cool. You got like the upscaled chess pieces. Also, look at these elements right here to create his hands. It's like the fork pieces, a lightsaber hilt, and a nice white helmet there. We've got a gold galleon over here, and then in the bottom right you can see that this set is actually identified. So when you have a look right down here, we have that printed tile. So it's a 2x6 printed tile, Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. Are they going to be making more of these for all of the different books? Like, are we going to get 7 of these? That might be pretty cool. Might be a pretty interesting ongoing series. I like this candle as well with the flame up top. And like the gold bottom here, like these elements look pretty interesting, and the wax dripping down as well. So it looks pretty detailed. I think there's a moving feature as well. Yeah, so one of these actually turns Hedwig's head. One of them moves the king forward. And the other dial will actually blow the side of the trunk off. You can see there's an element right here which will interact with the side of the trunk to reveal the micro scale details within. There's a troll sticker piece there, and some of the little mini trophy figs. And you can see there's some more details on this side over here. And this is like a representation of the finale within the movie. Look, you got Fluffy there with the harp, and they're sneaking past the devil's snare, and then you've got the flying keys, then we've got the chessboard, and then of course, in the end, Harry's got the Philosopher's Stone in his pocket. Also up top here on the side of this textbook, you can see there is a representation of platform 9 3/4 and the Hogwarts Express. This model is going to measure 24 centimeters or 9.5 inches tall, 21 centimeters or 8.5 inches wide. I am a fan of this one here. I'm not really a huge fan of the price. Once again, 1,571 pieces for $170 US. I'm very curious to see what they do with this. Is it going to be an ongoing series? Like, are we going to get 7 different versions of this set? All right, moving on to Speed Champions. This is a Bugatti Vision Gran Turismo. It's going to retail for $28 starting on January 1st, and it consists of 284 pieces. It comes with 1 minifigure who's wearing glasses. I like that headpiece, and a pretty neat torso as well. So yeah, we're getting another Bugatti in the Speed Champions lineup. Overall, I think this one looks pretty neat. I do like the Michelin tires. That is a nice printed detail there on the tires, of course. Yeah, I mean, it's a nice Speed Champion car. They are issuing a ton of Speed Champions. The lineup seems to be growing and growing and growing to the point that there are just like so many of them. It is insane, but this is definitely a good addition, I would say. The Ferrari SF90 also retails for $28. And it has quite a few more pieces, 339. It has a female driver with a Ferrari hoodie. And overall, I think this one does look pretty good. It looks like there's some printed elements and also some stickers included in it as well, just like all of the Speed Champions. I like the tires that it has. I think the back end looks good. Yeah, I am a sucker for Speed Champions, but I have been slowing down since they've been issuing so many F1 cars. But yeah, this Ferrari looks pretty clean, that's for sure. All right, the third and final Speed Champion card that we're getting is the McLaren W1. This one is also going to retail for $28, and it consists of 287 pieces. It also comes with a female minifigure with a McLaren hoodie. My thoughts on this one are the same as the others. Looks clean, looks really well done. They are issuing a lot of Speed Champion cars. Am I going to get these ones? Most likely. Okay, we've got some Technic sets coming out as well. This is the NASA Artemis Space Launch System rocket with 632 pieces. It's going to retail for $60, and it has an incredible moving function. You spin the crank on the side of the base and it will actually launch. It has a large worm gear feeding through the entire rocket there, which will cause the boosters on the side to come off the side, and then the top will actually lift as well, all in one swift motion. It is incredible. It comes with some micro scale astronauts, which is always a good thing. And you can see within the base, it is crazy. There are a lot of gears in there which power those insane moving features. I actually had the opportunity of seeing this one in Denmark when it was officially revealed by the designer. The moving features are just like so cool. It's pretty sweet. Why don't we take a look at that footage right now? He's just gonna walk us through the set.
Oh.
And then and you have the
Wow!
parts coming up. There is sound on it, and when it's going down, there is no sound because, of course, it doesn't go down like this. But you can hear now the sound. Of course, it's really noisy, the rocket. And here you can see how it's all work.
Wow. Oh.
Now I'll try to put it down again. And I can also ask you to put attention on the...
This one is definitely pretty unique, not too bad. 632 pieces, $60, pretty awesome stuff. So we got a Bugatti Speed Champion, as you saw there. We're also getting a Bugatti Chiron in the Technic lineup as well. This one has 771 pieces. It's going to retail for 65 USD. There's a gear on top of the vehicle there, so it does have working steering, and you can also see some details in the back there, such as the pistons on the motor, and those will move when the car rolls. Overall, this one does look pretty basic for a Technic set. I know it's a bold statement because all Technic sets are pretty crazy. 771 pieces though, $65. If you're into it, I think it's a good one, especially at this scale. I'm not overly interested in this one, but the next one is pretty cool. Although this one here, the price tag on it is a little bit higher. This one's $150 and it comes with 1,313 pieces. But this is the new Porsche 911 GT3R Bricksie. I like its green color. It matches my shirt today. It has moving steering, of course, and it also has a different feature within. You can spin some gears, and that will actually lift the vehicle up off the ground. So that's something a little bit different. Of course, this thing is plastered in stickers, but I think it's up to you whether or not you want to apply those stickers. I think the mouth on the front of the vehicle and all of the details that it has looks pretty cool, but once again, it's all stickers essentially. So it'll be interesting to see this model built with and without the stickers. I think when I build this and review it, because LEGO provided it early to reveal and review, I will be building it without the stickers, seeing how it looks, placing it with the other vehicles, and then maybe applying the stickers after that, just to compare the two different versions that you can build with this kit. I like the scale of this better than the Bugatti. It just better matches with like the other vehicles that are covered with stickers, such as the Porsche 911 RSR and also the Ferrari Corse, the red Ferrari over there. I can't really remember the name of it. Sorry about that. Drawing a blank right now. But yeah, there we go. That is the third and final Technic set. So that's all the different sets that are coming out here in the first bit of 2026. Of course, there's going to be a lot more that are going to be revealed within the very near future, and I plan to do reveals on those as well, so make sure you stay tuned for that video. I'm pretty excited about the CMFs. I think those are really well done. That's a really good series. It's been extremely popular. Also that Harry Potter set, but it is a little bit on the pricey side as well. The Speed Champion sets are really well detailed, but I think they're just issuing so many Speed Champion sets that's becoming a little bit overbearing. But that Bugatti and also the Ferrari looks pretty spot on. So I'll probably be getting those as well. And I really like the look of that Technic Artemis space launch system as well. Super cool moving function. That's got to be one of the better Technic moving functions. Ooh, that's also a bold statement just because there's so many different moving functions within the Technic sets that we have. But that's a pretty sweet one. That's for sure. Something different. Love that big worm gator feeding through the whole thing. I hope you enjoyed my preview of all the sets. Thank you so much for coming on by. Please remember to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for some more great stuff, and have yourselves a fantastic day. Bye for now.